All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number one. We'll see Robert Fitzpatrick and Brian Edwards on the front row. Aaron Clark, Joey Smith on the second row. Kyle McRacken Martin, Andrew Thornton will start on the third row. Everybody stacking up behind the pace car on pit road. Does not look like Fitzpatrick is going to take to the grid. The inside row will move up and they begin rolling. Should put Brian Edwards in control of the start. All right, everybody side by side. Pace car will drop in the turn 3. Good evening, Russell. How you doing, man? Pace car is in. Here we go. Season finale underway. Green flag is in the air. They're away at Myrtle Beach. McRacken trying to quickly move his way into second place. Brian Edwards still fighting on the high side. Aaron Clark pushes up out of 2. Edwards looks to the bottom. They're 3 wide into 3 as Andrew Thornton shoots by on the high side. Andrew Thornton's going to try and cut up the middle. Backs out of it. 3 wide into Wally cow. Andrew gets together with Brian Edwards. Aaron Clark comes out on top with a big gap on McRacken. Joey Smith gets caught in that. He falls back. Brian Edwards is rolling. Andrew Thornton is rolling again, but Aaron Clark is out front. McRacken in second. Brian Edwards currently runs third. Joey Smith in fourth. Andrew Thornton now in fifth. Andrew closing the gap on Joey. Aaron has the fastest lap of the race so far, but McRacken trying to crank it up behind him. Russell, you need to be coming and racing these legends next season. Four laps to go. Aaron Clark still holding them off. Aaron gets a big push through 3 and 4. McRacken down to the bottom for the lead. And Kyle McRacken Martin goes to the lead. Open. But a lot of available setups there, Russell. McRacken all the way down on the white line through there. Aaron Clark sits in second. Brian Edwards in third, but Andrew Thornton and Joey Smith are catching up. Andrew now underneath for third. Will he hold the door for Joey? He does not. Oh, Joey got the... There are some little bumps on between the pit road exit road there, and if you catch one, especially in these lightweight little cars, you're going around, as Joey just found out. And here we come. Kyle McRacken Martin is gonna get the win. Aaron Clark comes home second, Andrew Thornton third, Brian Edwards fourth in Heat 1. All right, on to heat number 2. It's going to be Scott Benedicts and Michael Whiting on the front row. TJ Moon and points leader Kenny Tripp on the second row. Chance Maderick and Edmund Jones on the third row. Everybody on the grid about to start rolling. Looks like they had to hand crank the Mustang pace car. It was having some issues. Fords, what can I say? Michael Whiting, TJ Moon on the front row of this one. Scott Benedict's catching back up to the pack. Not sure what happened there, but he is back up with the field as they get ready for the pace car to drop in. Pace car is in. TJ Moon in control. Out of turn 4 they come, and here we go. Green flag in the air. TJ Moon jumps to a quick lead. Chance Maderick shoots up into second place quickly. Kenny Tripp now in third, has to deal with Whiting on the high side. Edmund Jones right behind Kenny Tripp. Tripp leaning heavily over, almost getting into Whiting. TJ Moon still has the lead. Chance, though, right to the back bumper. While they continue to battle, Kenny Tripp has almost got it completely cleared into third. But now Edmund looks to the bottom. Michael Whiting looks to the top. The door is shut on. Whoa, no, Edmund's around. He collects Whiting and Kenny Tripp. Scott Benedict somehow manages to get through that mess. He's now up into third. Meanwhile, Chance Maderick has gotten by and taken the lead. TJ Moon now into second. Benedict's in third. Edmund Jones now in fourth. Michael Whiting back to fifth. Kenny Tripp in sixth. Benedict starting to close that second and a half gap. Last time by, Edmund Jones was the fastest. But Chance Maderick only has to make it 3 more laps. Michael Whiting has gone to pit road. Two laps to go for Chance Maderick. Next season, recruitment starts the first week of January, Russell, and then actual season starts around February 13th, if I remember correctly. White flag is in the air for Chance Maderick. Scott Benedict has closed that gap by over a second, but with half a lap to go. Can he say, oh, he sends it deep into 3. What a run out of 3. It will not be enough, though. Chance Maderick is going to win Heat 2. TJ Moon comes home second. Scott third. Edmund Jones in fourth. And Kenny Tripp comes home in fifth. All right, they get a few minutes to make some last-minute adjustments to the car. Two drivers to watch, Scott Benedict, who charged up, and Andrew Thornton, who was just extraordinarily fast. Each heat had one very fast driver in it. It'll be fun to watch if those two can get to the front and see if they can battle it out. Yes, Russell, they do. In fact, immediately, oh, holy cow, McRacken tries to crash it. Immediately after this race, they'll hop in the Tour Mods and settle that championship as well here tonight. Ethan Wolf has locked it up several weeks ago. Tonight is just a formality for him. All the drivers out trying to find some last-minute speed here. Michael Whiting, who was unable to finish the second heat, currently third fastest. He's going to be a tough one tonight. Andrew Thornton, though, back to the top of the leaderboard. Andrew was able to top the leaderboard in practice. He's been fast all night long. Just a few seconds left to go. Make sure you've hit like and share and follow, subscribe, hit all the buttons. There will be, this is the final broadcast of this year. Next, we'll start back up in the first week of January. But, as we get a little activity, in the meantime, make sure you have notifications turned on. I'll be racing some. Angie will even be in the car a few times. Russell, I believe it's going to be a 3-night-a-week schedule. You can race any of them, all of them, or whatever you want to do. I'll send it to you as soon as I have the official. Warm-up comes to a close. All right, this feature event for the championship. Edmund Jones, Brian Edwards will have the front row. Scott Benedicts and Andrew Thornton on the second row. TJ Moon, Aaron Clark have the third row. Chance Madrick, Kyle McRacken Martin on the fourth row. Joey Smith and Kenny Tripp round out the top 10. Robert Fitzpatrick in 11th. Michael Whiting starts in 12th. Almost everybody on the grid already, just waiting for the pace car to start rolling. And here they go. Very, very carefully, Russell. Actually, not that carefully. Heavy foot, heavy-handed. Kenny Tripp and Edmund Jones battle this one out here tonight for the title. Edmund Jones starting up front. Kenny Tripp with a big points lead starting at the back of the field. Pace car is in. Edmund Jones leads them down for the season finale of the Legends. Out of turn 4 they come, waiting for Barney the flag man. Here we go. Green is in the air. Edmund gets a good jump, but Scott Benedict stays with him. TJ Moon holds on to third, Brian in fourth, Andrew Thornton in fifth. A lot of side-by-side action mid-pack as drivers try and make their way through. Aaron Clark in trouble early. Side-by-side, Scott Benedict's looking for the lead here. Oh, Brian Edwards and Andrew Thornton into the outside wall. Edmund Jones gets the outside wall. No caution. And Kenny Tripp, caution is out. All right, let's take a look at everything that's happened since the drop of the green. Starting with Aaron Clark, it looks like McRecken gets loose off 2 and pushes Clark into the outside wall. A couple laps later, off turn 2, Andrew Thornton and Brian Edwards. Oh, Brian just clips the right rear. Andrew almost has it saved. And let's see what happened with Edmund Jones. Edmund all the way down on the apron here. Off turn 4. Now, it does not look like, I thought Edmund got caught up in something. Doesn't appear to be the case. And Scott Benedict now has the lead with TJ Moon in second. Edmund Jones in third, Chance in fourth. Joey Smith is fifth, Kyle Martin in sixth, Michael Whiting seventh. Points leader Kenny Tripp in 8th, Aaron Clark in 9th, and Andrew Thornton in 10th. Brian Edwards had to tow to pit road. He got stuck on his side. Biggest mover so far, the guy who did not finish Heat 2, Michael Whiting, up 5 spots into 7th. Joey Smith up 4 spots into 5th place. Lights go out on the pace car. They stack back up. Pace car is in. Scott Benedict's going to lead them down here. Out of turn 4 they come. Benedict fires their way. Green is in the air. Edmund Jones trying to make his way back up into 3rd place now on the inside of Chance Maderick. McRecken is there. Joey is there. Here comes Michael Whiting as well. Kenny Tripp, the points leader, back in a battle with Aaron Clark and Andrew Thornton. Benedict's meanwhile pulling away from TJ Moon. They're side by side, Kyle Martin and Joey Smith. That's a battle for 5th back behind. McRicken is pushing Chance down the straightaway. And it wasn't quite enough because here comes Joey. Joey Smith now up into fourth. As they battle, Edmund Jones trying to get by into second place. Edmund Jones looks like he's going to clear this time. They're still battling back behind him. Joey Smith coming from nowhere. Andrew Thornton has had an incident back behind, no caution yet. If you heard the pre-race at all, you know I'm about to get blamed for Andrew Thornton's problems here tonight. Scott Benedict's out in front, but Edmund Jones is closing the gap. McRicken now up to third. Joey now into fourth. TJ Moon in fifth. Chance Manterick currently running in sixth. Michael Whiting seventh. Aaron Clark eighth. Points leader Kenny Tripp back in ninth. All Tripp needs to do here is finish inside the top 10. Kyle Martin just set the fastest lap of the race while Edmund and Scott battle it out for the lead. Edmund on the high side, Scott down on the bottom. Edmund able to keep the engine a little more wound up on that high line, pulls the nose ahead, out of two. McRicken is there now. Joey Smith has caught him. Andrew Thornton rolling back off of pit road. Now, Benedicts gets loose. Caution. Did McRicken get into his bumper? Looks like he got close, but there might have been a hair bit of netcode catching up in there. Scott having to tow to pit road. He landed upside down. Waiting for Scott to get back up off of pit road, see where he comes out. He'll need a wave around to get back to the lead lap. Definitely had the speed to run with the leaders here. Kenny Tripp, meanwhile, has fought his way up into sixth place. Edmund may have the lead, but Kenny is closing the gap. Joey Smith now up into second. Manterick in third. Aaron Clark in fourth. TJ Moon still holding a top five. Kyle McRicken Martin now having to go to the tail end of the field after that incident. Andrew Thornton back out on track as well, but several laps down here as well. Don't forget, right after this, we will have the Tour Mod season finale and more racing to come this week, as it looks like Benedict's is rolling off pit road. Pace car is in. Edmund leads him down out of turn 4. He fires. Green is in the air. Edmund quickly trying to pull away, but Joey Smith is there. Chance Maddox slides up into third. We've got cars in the wall. Looks like Andrew Thornton was bouncing off the wall. Edmund now has to look to the inside. Here comes Joey Smith. Joey Smith to the lead for the first time tonight. Might be the first time he has led all season. Edmund Jones manages to cross back over into the lead for the moment. Chance Maddox back in third. McRecken now up to fourth, and the points leader in fifth. Joey now looking back to the inside on Edmund, off into turn 3. Aaron Clark has crashed back behind, no caution yet. Joey down to the bottom through 1 and 2. While they're battling it out, Kyle Martin is closing the gap. Chance Maddox in fourth, Tripp in fifth. Tripp looks to the inside. Kenny unable to take the position yet, but he stays down the bottom. Michael Whiting right behind him on the high side. Joey Smith back to the lead. McRecken slides up to the high side into 1. Joey makes that bottom line work through 1 and 2. Now Edmund sits in second, but Kyle right on his bumper. Andrew Thornton in the mix with the top 3. Obviously has as much, if not more, speed than these 3. Just not on the lead lap at the moment. Scott Benedict still holding on, currently running in 10th. Hoping for some cautions to put him back on the lead lap. Joey pulling away just a little bit now from McRecken. Edmund trying to find a way back by in third. Andrew not battling for position, just looking to have some fun and show him who's fastest here. Ten laps to go, coming down to 9 to go. Could this be Joey's first win of the season? He continues to pull away from McRecken. Edmund Jones sits in third, but Kenny Tripp now in fourth. If they were to finish now, Kenny Tripp would have secured that title. All Kenny has to do now is finish on the lead lap. 8 cars on the lead lap. Andrew Thornton now looking underneath second place. Kyle McRecken Martin This is not what McRecken needs, but exactly what Joey wants to see his oldest friend on his bumper acting as a pick. Thornton quickly clears by Kyle. Will he be a roadblock or will he make the move on Joey? Joey's going to come down and get 5 to go. This time, McRecken now 0.8 of a second back. Edmond holds on to third. Tripp in fourth. Chance Maddock all over Tripp's back bumper. Chance looking for a way past the points leader here. Can't find it. 4 laps to go for Joey. Andrew just sitting on his bumper. McRecken in second. Edmund Jones in third. Kenny Tripp in fourth. Chance Maddock in fifth. Michael Whiting has made his way up into 6th place now. TJ Moon back to 7th. Aaron Clark, the last car on the lead lap, in 8th. Brian Edwards has came back and running in 9th. Scott Benedict's in 10th. Andrew Thornton, obviously the fastest car on the track at the moment, but in 11th. Joey Smith is going to come into turn 4 and see the white flag. White flag is in the air for Joey Smith. One more time around, he'll get his first win of the season in the final race. Andrew does not make a move. He stands there to be a roadblock and out of turn 4. Joey Smith is... They celebrate together and everybody crashes at the line. Edmund Jones comes home in second. McRecken finishes third. What a finish. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with McRecken, then we'll talk to our champ. Hey, McRecken, it's Doug. You got me?
I do.
Hey, you definitely had an eventful race tonight.
Oh, yeah. Do I have a right front on the car?
Hang on. Let me get a better angle. I don't think you do.
All right, that would make sense. This thing's driving like, no right front.
Actually, yes, you do. As you come around, it's pretty torn up, but yes, you do.
All right, let me go park by Ed here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to stop. He's getting a bumper. Oh, I stopped it. All right, good enough.
It was definitely an eventful race there. Obviously, you and Scott getting together at one point, not exactly what you wanted to have happen.
No, yeah, he checked up a little bit more than I thought he was going to, and yeah, so that's my bad. I was planning on going 3 wide to the bottom down the backstretch, and he checked up. I think he was either Andrew or he was trying not to hit the turtles or something. But yeah, that was my bad. And yeah, I drove up through the field again, and that was eventful. I'm surprised I didn't hit anything then either, but all on a good days for a Legends race.
Well, congratulations. Another great season, another great finish.
Yep, thank you.
Edmund Jones comes home in second. Edmund, you gave it all you had tonight, but it wasn't enough, and yeah, you don't come home with the title.
No, sir, I don't. It was just a setup misstep tonight. I tightened the car up so much, trying to get it to, feel a little better, and long run, it just became undrivable.
Well, you definitely had a hard-fought second place there, but managed to come home with that finish. Obviously, going to come home second in points as well. A great night and a great season.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it's been the last 3 seasons, come home second in the championship. Always run good in these, and, hoping with the changes next year, we're gonna have the same success. Speaking of next year, we won't be doing fixed setup in the Legends anymore. We will be going to, or open setup in the Legends. We will be going to a fixed setup. So, couple changes, no heats, and we're going to be running 50-lap mains instead of 40s. So, change up the racing environment a little bit for our Legends division, and it's going to be fun.
All right, buddy. Well, looking forward to next season. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Doug.
And I've been waiting a long, long time to say this, and Joey, you definitely celebrated that first win, buddy.
Definitely, especially being a part-timer this year. I honestly thought for sure Kyle or Ed was going to get me. I was actually quite surprised.
Now, I know Andrew obviously had the fastest car tonight. There is no question about that. I'm sure he blames me 100% for not winning this.
Yeah, he told me right before I got here, make sure you mention the commentator's curse. But what's funny, we had the exact same setup. He's just a better Legend driver than I am. But, yeah, we had the exact same setup.
Knowing that he was laps down, I saw it getting by McRacken into past, and he became... I made the comment he would just sit there and be a roadblock for you and help you get that first win.
Actually, he kind of threatened to try to get around me there for a while, and then he's like, I won't do it. I was like, knowing our luck, that'd be 2 weeks in a row, I'd get taken out by something stupid.
I have to ask the important question, knowing that Andrew blames me for this. We're having dinner later this week. Should I be worried?
I would slightly be.
So, wear Kevlar. Got it.
No, I was kind of thinking he may mention redheads.
Oh, God. Oh, well, man, congratulations. It's long overdue. You've had a great season and a great way to top it off, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I will tell you something interesting. Actually, Doug, last season, if you remember correctly, I got my first win last race of the year at Lanier. That's 2 seasons in a row I've gotten my first win at the last race.
Maybe just start showing up for last races in every league there is.
Shit, that's what I'm saying.
Man, congratulations, and it was well earned tonight.
All right, thanks, Doug. See you.
All right, Joey gets the win, and Kenny Tripp comes home with the championship. And Kenny, it's official. You are the champ, buddy. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir. I really didn't. I didn't expect it. Going into this year, there was the start of this year had a really, really tough crowd. I was happy. Yeah, I'd have been stoked with the top 10 in points, but like I said in that pre-race, had a couple guys, get banned, expelled. Why we want to do it? And it fell in. The cards fell where they fell. But by far my worst car ever to drive in iRacing. I absolutely hate these things.
For hating him, you sure did come through the field tonight. You were picking them off one at a time, and every time somebody got by you, well, you were just back by them.
Yeah, I obviously got to drive like this more often. I just, I knew I had to stay somewhat near him, and I probably ought to drive like this more often, honestly, because it was stress-free. I wasn't stressed at all. I don't know why, but just I was like, yeah, whatever falls, it falls, and I didn't expect fourth. I mean, my setup got real tight after about 10 laps. I mean, it was a toilet.
Well, man, you got it done tonight. You got it done all season long. Kenny, congratulations. 2 wins this season and a title.
Yeah, thanks very much, Doug. You do an amazing job doing what you do. So I really appreciate that. I don't know if my dad was watching tonight or not, but he was. Appreciate watching, and let's go get the mods.
All right, congrats, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Joey Smith gets his first win of the season. Kenny Tripp pulls off a title. Now it's on to the mods, and who's going to come out on top there? Stick around. Don't go anywhere. A lot more racing, a lot more celebrating, a lot more to talk about. And I'm going to need some more oxygen. We'll be right back.